Hey guys, what's up guys? How you doing guys? My name is Idumileng Sola Battery and I am here with y'all. I don't know what I want to make this video about. I think I just want to catch up. Hey? Yeah, I don't really have a specific topic. But I feel like, let's catch up, hey? Let's hang. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so 2018's been pretty shitty, for lack of a better word, but I mean, we all know it, guys, right? Like, 2018's been shitty. It's been mad shitty, like a lot shitty, like a lot shitty. But and for everybody, well, for most people, I think. For most people, like 2018 has been a really hard year. And I'm not really clued up on astrology and things like that, but you know, there has been talk about a Mercury retrograde and a Venus retrograde. And I honestly, I know people would expect me to know these things, but I really don't. I pick up bits and pieces from other people when they speak about it, but I'm honestly not very clued up on retrogrades and such. And I know most people aren't. Okay, well, yeah, I think a lot of people aren't. But a retrograde is pretty much directed or moving backwards. Oh my gosh. Reverting to an earlier and inferior condition. Hey? Okay, but that's not the astronomy term. Okay, let's find the astronomy term. But I feel like it's quite fitting. Okay. So, it is backwards movement-ish. When you're in a car, okay. Illusion or not, astrologers believe that during this time, it is an effect on life here on Earth, specifically within the realm of communication and technology. In astrology, Mercury governs communication, travel, and learning. For this reason, Mercury retrograde, retrograde is blamed for everything from miscommunication to technological bugs, botched business deals, missed flights, a mechanical issue with your car, or even a broken cell phone. But there is no science to back that up. Okay. So pretty much it's a good time to pause, reevaluate, and hold off on life-altering decisions. Okay. That's not scary. That's not worrying at all. Okay. Okay, but I mean, yeah, apparently this retrograde has a lot to do with why a lot of us have been going through the most. You know, for me personally, this year has been a very dense year, you know, like everything feels heavy. Everything feels mad heavy, like I'm always tired, and not because I'm always doing something, but because I'm always feeling something, you know, like I'm always feeling something, and I'm always tired. Like I wake up tired, I go through the day tired, you know, I go do something feeling like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get through this? I'm so tired, you know, I go to bed tired. I'm tired. I am also anemic, so that has something to do with it as well. But I'm actually supposed to be doing my nails while I'm talking to you guys. My nails are a mess. I have stopped doing ama tips and gelish. So I've been trying to treat them and stuff, but yeah, I think I'm doing good. But anyway, no, this is not gonna work because I need to look at the camera and I can't look at the camera and do my nails. Or can I? Maybe I can multitask. I'm so bad at multitasking, guys. Yo, okay, I'm doing it, but I'm not looking at you guys. But it's fine. I have been very, very tired for the most part, and I think how I've kind of been getting through this it's really a confusing, you can't really define it. It's like sometimes it's not bad, it's just heavy, you know. I think heaviness is the best word I can use to describe how I've been feeling for the most part of the year. Even when good things happen, there's still like a heaviness in the air that you're carrying, even with the good stuff, you know? And I think what has definitely been helping me get through it is my meditation practice, because I'm a very anxious person. I'm a very, very anxious person, and that is always, it's not the root. Anxiety is not the root. Fear is the root. And I know that, you know. And sometimes when I'm anxious, I ask myself what I'm scared of, or, you know, what fear I'm feeling, or what fear I have, because that's always the root of my anxiety. And I'm anxious about something is because I'm scared of something. So there are moments where I'm able to catch myself and ask myself, Dumi, what are you scared of? You know? But I think when it comes to what I'm scared of, I think I'm scared of a lot of things. I'm scared of, you know, losing someone close to me. I think that has been the heaviest thing this year, because I lost my uncle at the beginning of the year, and it kind of made me realize how we don't have time. We think we have time and we don't have time. And there's just been so many people passing away this year, guys. Like, like I swear every day I have at least 10 what the fuck moments. I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, like, what the fuck? Why are so many people dying, guys? It's like, it's too much. It's really too much. And I think there are a lot of things that have been happening this year that are just like triggering us, just as a human race. It's just, we're constantly being triggered. It's like, you know, when you think you're like, and something is like, bah, your thoughts. You know, you're like, okay, and then it's like, bah, you thought again, you know? It's a lot of past things coming to the surface, past things that you haven't dealt with, or that you need to relearn or re-deal with. Because that's a thing too, apparently. You know, I went through a situation this year, you know, career-wise, that humbled me to the highest degree, because I had told myself, you know what, I'm not going to be taken advantage of. I'm at a place where I know my worth, or I have an idea of it. And people who are going to come to me see it. They're not going to, you know, use me and exploit me. I thought I had learned that lesson. I honestly thought I had learned that lesson, and then that happened to me again this year, you know? And I was like, how, slave? You know, I thought I was past this. I thought I learned this. Why is this still happening to me? So I had to come to terms with, you're not done learning, babe. You still need to relearn. You're never done learning. So that was hard. That really hurt my feelings. Like people or agencies identifying you as someone of value or skill or talent, whatever you bring, and then making you feel like them identifying that is them doing you a favor, and not you coming with that and adding value to what they have. Yeah. This is absolutely right. By the way, I'm drinking puka tea. This is the cleansing one. So nice. Yeah, and I've been dealing with grief a lot this year. I think grief has been trending in my life. Realizing that I haven't gone through the process of grieving necessarily. For my son, for my nephew, not my nephew, why am I saying my nephew? My uncle. Yeah, I guess life goes on, and we go on with life, and we think that we've dealt with things because we're going on with life, but we haven't. And then it hits you like a ton of bricks. You know, one morning where your body is so heavy and you can't get out of bed. You don't even want to see the sun. And you just want to cry all day. But I think that crying and those moments are necessary. We need to go through them, because when we skip that part, it doesn't get better. It gets worse. It gets really worse. So on that note, what I've learned is that we shouldn't skip the steps of healing or the process of healing. Whatever you are healing from, whatever has hurt you in the past, whoever has hurt you in the past, you need to go through all the steps of healing. And sometimes you skip a step and you're unaware. It's not even your fault. You're unaware because life, you know? And then it hits you and you feel like you've taken 100 steps back, but you haven't. You just need to do that step that you skipped, you know? And I think it also helps to communicate. I know the other day I was asking people, are you okay? And someone was saying, Mutsi, they don't even know, they can't even trust anybody with how they feel. And I thought that was so sad, because you should have at least one person that you can trust with your feelings, whether it's sadness, whether it's joy, whether it's peace, whether it's contentment. You should have at least one person that you trust with that and that you can communicate with. Yeah, guys, we're going through a lot, I think, just as the human race. And it's time, there is no better time for us to be there for each other and support each other. So let's do that. Let's be compassionate towards each other. Let's have communities where we speak and we're open and we help each other heal and we just support each other, because we need that energy right now. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And let's meditate. Meditating it's gonna help a great deal. And it's not a magic pill. It doesn't help in one day. Maybe you need to do a year of meditating before you actually feel the benefits. But you shouldn't stop. Even if you fall out, get back up and try again. fall down, get back up, and try again. Because no one else is responsible for your healing. No one else. But yeah, I think we need to be more mindful also of each other's hurt and each other's hurt. I think we need to be more mindful of each other's hurt, less judgmental. I know it's hard. I struggle too. More compassionate, more supportive. And it starts with you. I think it starts with recognizing those things within yourself, recognizing your own hurt, recognizing what you need to do better in terms of supporting the people around you. But yeah, man, it feels like everything is, speaking from my own experience, I feel more sensitive, you know, I feel like everything is heightened, you know, like sadness is heightened, joy is heightened, peace is heightened, jealousy is heightened, you know, like when I cry, when I'm happy, I'm happy, when I'm sad, I'm sad, when I'm jealous, I'm jealous, and I've been cussing a lot. And I want to stop, guys. I don't want to cuss. I want to go a day without using a cuss word, a swear word. I don't want to use swear words anymore. But it's just been that time. It be like that though. I'm just like, what the? But I want to stop cussing. I really want to stop cussing because words carry vibrations. And when you're using words with dense or like erratic vibrations, it's not good, you know? You're not helping any situation. Yeah, I know I need to do better in that department, but we're gonna be okay, guys. We're gonna be okay. I really want to create those spaces for support, and I'm gonna pray about it. And that's another thing, prayer has been getting me through. I know I'm learning to pray about everything, because I never used to do that. I never used to pray about everything, you know, like I pray about God helping me to get up the next day and clean my house. You know, because in that moment I feel like I don't know how I'm gonna have the energy because I'm so tired. And I'm like, God, please give me the energy to do this, clean up my closet because it's a mess and it's making me anxious. You know, and then I wake up the next day and I do it, and that strength, that's not mine. That's not my own strength. So let's pray about everything. Let's involve our source, whoever your source is, involve your source in everything. And I think that'll really help this climate, this hard time we're living in. 2018, goddamn, come on, get back to like, wow, can we get a break though? Disco pa sa kita renta, petrol ya tura, dijo ya tura, wow. Mara siguro right, guys. Yeah. Listen, there's still a lot to be grateful for. You know, we can complain until the sun goes up, but there's a lot to be grateful for. There's still a lot of beauty in life. There's beauty in the way we connect as humans. There's beauty in the fact that we can wake up and start again. You know, there's beauty in nature that we get to experience. There's beauty in having your health. And maybe even if you don't have great health, maybe it's, I don't know, your awareness of other things, you know, or your gratitude of other things in that moment. but there's always something to be grateful for, and I think it's a pivotal time for us to learn to find things to be grateful for every single day, because that'll also restore our sanity and make us feel like, okay, maybe there is still a point to being here. Because sometimes it feels like there's no point. It's like, why are we here? So I think being gratitude helps restore the why, and it helps us remember it. I don't know, I just had a good feeling. We're gonna be okay, guys. We're gonna be okay. Let's cry it out. Let's write in our journals if we can, if that works for you. For some people it doesn't. But let's find rituals and practices for our own healing, you know? "2019 is going to be better. Dance-wise, it's not going to be as dense as this year. It's not going to be as heavy." Yeah, I think we've done well by surviving this year, so give yourself a hug. I know it's cheesy, but it works. You're doing well. You're doing well. You're doing well. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved.